Let's do some myth busting regarding some stupid sayings that forever circulate in spiritual circles. Like, nobody can reach enlightenment, and if they claim it, they're not. I mean, let's get real. How do you measure enlightenment? You measure it by how consistently you are with your presence throughout your day. If your presence is with you all the time, you are enlightened. It's no big deal. You can achieve it simply by practicing presence to the point where it becomes an unconscious habit. And the aspects of your personality that create that separation dissolve bit by bit, sometimes in big chunks when you have big awakenings. Wow, that fire's hot. It is doable. So the only people that say, the person that claims it isn't, or that it's not possible, is pure evidence that that person isn't. It means they are lacking one of the key ingredients of the laws of grace, which is self-honesty. Am I actually honest about myself regarding the lack of presence practice I actually embody in my life, so I awaken? Anybody can do it. It's a bit like tennis. I love tennis, and I love Roger Federer. Well, actually, I love Roger Federer and what he's achieved. And it's the only time I watch tennis if he's playing. Why is that? Because he's damn good at it. How did he get good at it? The same laws of grace that will awaken you are literally the same principles that will get you succeeding at any endeavour in your life. You just got to do what it is that you're chasing. If you want to beat Roger at tennis, what do you got to do? Simple. You got to learn how to play tennis. You got to learn the mindset. You got to work on your body. You got to know how to get through the injuries and all the troubles. And in his case, also now actually fight the fact that you're getting really old and that there's all those young fellas out there that have got more juice because they're younger. But he's still at the top of the world. So if I was to try and beat him, what would I need to do? Awakening, enlightenment is exactly like that. You find out how to do it. You work out the mindset, or actually how to relate to your mind, and you apply it until it becomes a very, very deep habit. You will find there are numerous barriers in your way. You have to navigate each one. You have to work through it. You have to literally enlighten it. You have to literally learn the hard yakka of working through those things. And the keys to all this that make it really fast is the laws of grace. The simple multipliers that will awaken you. Self-honesty. And this is a thing that grows. There's videos on that. Go and watch them. To actually enter presence when you remember. So when you remember, am I present? Do you do it? The frequency. Things you can do to help you to get there, like visiting various teachers, following methodologies that actually work. This will bring you home fast. And you will be the evidence yourself that anyone can reach enlightenment. It's going to rain soon. So are you practicing presence as you watch this video? I normally bring people in. Notice your hands. Notice your tummy breathing. Notice what's happening in your environment. Heat, moisture and wind is happening in mine. So as I feel these things, underneath these things, the space is presence under that. And under that is a nothingness that I know that I am. Because I've practiced it enough, it's become a habit. It never leaves me. And this is how you can do it too. It's just a matter of how often do you practice? How deeply do you practice? How much do you remember? What do you do to help yourself to remember? And have you got a good coach that will bring you home fast? There are potholes, and you'll get stuck in doing things that, well, are bad habits. You don't know are bad habits until you get feedback. I'm getting feedback from the smoke and from the rain. It might be time to stop this video. So there you go. It is possible. It is totally possible. And when you read those comments and people say, who's the chooser and it's this hard and everybody around you isn't managing it, do you then give up? I'm saying it's totally possible. You just got to practice this stuff. And just with the videos in here, following Eckhart Tolle and Adyashanti's practice, bringing it through the body so you'll learn to master, well, not master the mind, but understand where the mind fits in. You will never shut it up. It will never stop judging. It will never stop believing, because it's required for you to live. So how does this fit in all of this? And that's what you master through your practice. And as you practice more and more and have more and more awakenings, you get more and more stable holding your presence in life. It gets to the point where something happens and it never leaves you. You might notice it straight away, or you might notice it a couple of months later. Man, my practice really isn't working. Why is that? Because it's already here. Your identity has shifted from the person on the driver's license, in my case Jason. It's shifted into I am the nothingness and I'm always here. And I've got to put up with Jason guy. And then there's a whole process of stabilizing in that place of enlightenment once you're there. Minimum 5 years to really get comfortable and used to it. It's all bliss and peace-loving mung beans for the first year or two because it's so amazing. But there's a lot to learn. So just know on this path, you can do it. You can do it really fast if you pull your finger out and apply and apply and apply. Get some good advice. Hang out with good company, if you can find anyone that lives in this place. It is assured, it is totally possible. Don't believe those out there that want to poo-poo it into something that's unattainable. It is attainable. There is enough clarity on this planet now to help people to come home really, really fast. It's not just one or two a generation now. It's possible for everybody. And the more of us that do it, the more easier it is for everybody else, because we affect the global consciousness. So remember to be who you are. I'm Jason for AwakenedEssence.com, and I'm getting wet, so I'm going to finish this video now. Send us some feedback or make contact if you want to know more about mentoring.